Welcome back, guys. We have made it through the part of the competitor and influencer and content research.
Yeah.
It's been so long. All right, we're almost done. Hang in there. And then we're going to be getting into hashtag research and then growing your account and then monetization and making money. We're getting there. I promise. Promise.
But the boring part is almost over.
Almost. Only a couple more lessons.
Yeah.
Hang in there. All right. Now we're going to focus on what we call the BPPs, or the best performing posts. And we really want to dive into that so that you guys can understand a little bit more about what you're looking for in the content. And Josue is really, really good at this. I mean, we both really do an excellent job with it, but he has a lot of success. And so I'm going to pass it over to him just to kind of explain in a little bit more detail. And I believe you're going to share your screen, right?
Yeah, we're going to share our screen. So I'm going to show you on one of our smaller accounts, and actually our newest accounts, which is actually at this time only 2 months and 2 weeks old. And it's called Elation Fitness. So I'm going to show you what we do to research content that we can share on our account. This account is a brand page, so this type of stuff is going to resonate more for a brand account, but you can also tailor it to a personal one and do it in a different way. So we're going to show you both things right now.
Yeah, we really are. And one thing I just want to point out, some of you might be questioning, why aren't you just doing this all on one account, right?
Yeah.
Like, why aren't you just using Mr. High Class? We started off with actually showing a competitor's account, and then we're doing Mr. High Class on some, and Elation Fitness and Elation Football. The reason that we're not just doing it on one account is we want you guys to see these results across every account. Believe me, it would be best for my brand, our brand, if we just used Mr. High Class. It would be easiest if we didn't have to switch it out. All the results of what we're teaching we have on Mr. High Class, with the exception of some videos, because Mr. High Class doesn't do videos. But everything else, we have these results on that account. We really want to show you that these results work across all platforms.
No matter what niche, no matter what content, no matter what, it works.
Exactly. Fitness, luxury, wherever you might be, animals, food, whatever you're doing, these principles will apply. So please recognize that, please realize that, and please understand that that's the reason that we're not just doing it on one account. Because you might be like, oh, you're kind of over here, and then you're kind of over here. The reason that's like that is we want you guys to realize that it can be done. All right?
Yeah.
So
now let's dive into Elation Fitness and research the BPPs, or best performing post. So here we see Elation Fitness sitting at 34.6 thousand followers. Like we said before, this is our newest account. It's actually 2 months and 2 weeks old right now. And it's not too bad at all. It's at 34.6, like we said. And actually, I'm going to show you right now, the first post ever reached over 20,000 people. Like we said, 0 followers, 0 likes, and 0 everything, and reached over 20,000 people, and has over 86 comments. Not too bad at all. Now, here we're going to dive into researching best performing posts, because that is what you're looking for. Now let's research a competitor that we already have planned on our spreadsheet, right? We're going to take a competitor from our spreadsheet and search what they're doing. Actually, let's search for an influencer, because they're on a top league and they're big dogs, so they actually know what they're doing. All right, so in this case, influencer will be Man with Health. They have 371,000 followers on their account, and they have very, very similar content to ours on Elation Fitness. As you can see, videos, fitness pictures, very cool, engaging visuals. So let's see. The way you do this is by taking an average and seeing the average engagement that each post gets, and then researching for that one post that performed better than everyone else. That is what you're looking for that one post that is outstanding above everyone else. So what you're gonna do is take on Instagram, put the layout like this, and you will go down on every single post and see what the average is. And now let's see, in this case, this was posted 2 hours ago, 22,000 views. Not too bad. Let's see to the next one. 42,000 views and 7 hours ago. All right. See to the next one. 11 hours ago, 70,000 views. Next one. 15 hours ago and 100,000 views. Wow. Next one. 1 day ago, 48,000. Next one, 42,000. Next one, 49,000. Next one, 43. 100,000. This one, 48. 59. This one had 1,000 likes, 49,000 views, 100,000 views, 40. So we're seeing right now, right from the bat, that this account usually gets around 30, 40,000, 50,000 views on the average. Now, that is the average side of things, right? But you're looking for the best performing post. So we're going to look, in this particular case, we're looking for any post that goes over the 50 or 40,000 view mark. But over, when I mean over, like over a lot, like double the amount. And we already saw a couple of them actually. We saw actually this one. This one has over 100,000 views. This one is actually a good post, maybe to repost it and tag the person in here. It was posted 15 hours ago and it has over 100,000 views. This is what we call a BPP. This is a best performing post. Over 83 comments and over 100,000 views. This is a very good post. Now let's keep going. Here we see 48, that's not a BPP. 42, that is not a BPP. 49, that is not a BPP. 43, that's not. 100,000, we have another winner. Here we see 100,000 views and 89 comments. This is a BPP right here. We have another one. So keep going. 48, this is not a BPP. 59, this might be, but not really. 11,000 likes. This might be, considering the fact that they get 7,000 likes. So this might be a BPP actually, this picture right here. Now we keep going. 49, this is not a BPP. 103,000 views. This is a BPP and 202 comments. That is insane, the reach that this post has. This is a really, really good PPP. So you see right here the concept behind BPPs and how you actually research them. Now, what you want to do is actually, for example, in this case, you will take it, download it, and tag, in this case, Bradley Martin. To tag Bradley Martin, and you upload it to your profile. And what this will do is that your posts will perform better on a general basis because they have already performed well on the past. And I'm going to show you an example of this. You remember the first post ever on the account? It had over 20,000 views on the first post ever. Now, if you go a couple of posts after that, we actually put this one. This was the third one. 26,000 views on the third post of the account and over 50 comments. Now, we were just starting this account and we were testing a lot of things out. It was a lot of research behind each and every single post that we did, and it was the reason why they performed so well. Now, we see this post right here. We actually reposted the same post later on, and in order to see what kind of engagement it will drive and see if the concept and the theory of the BPP actually worked. And the results were surprising. Before, we had 26,000 views on this post, as you can see, and on this one, we had over 20,000 views. All right, so remember those two numbers, 26,000 and 20,000 on those two posts. Now we go over and we look for those exact two posts a bit in the future. And I'm researching for them right now. Here is one of them. 85,000 views and 128 comments. More than three times the amount of views it has now than before, and almost 2 times the amount of comments. You can see right here that the concept and the theory of the BPPs actually does work. You can repost a performing post that performed well before, and it is almost guaranteed that it will perform again in the future as long as you take the right steps. But this right here is proof of that. Now, let's check out the other one, the one that had 20,000. Let's search a little bit for it. Where is it?
And guys, as you can see here, right, he's searching for that. If you're able to find these posts and across multiple different accounts or different pages that are related to your niche. Obviously, you're not going to be able to find one for every single one of your posts. Obviously, you're not going to be able to, as you're looking through here, be able to, find enough to be able to post 4 or 5 different ones of these BPPs a day. But if you can find them and consistently drive, these to your page to boost your engagement, people are going to recognize you more. These are very, very powerful posts. In fact, I've gone so far on Mr. High Class, if you were to go through there's one post that we know performs extremely, extremely well. And it's been posted 3 or 4 different times on that page. Yeah. You don't want to post it too much. You want to make sure that it's spread out. But that consistency of being able to pull that in is a big, huge deal.
Yeah. Now, let's check out that post. Boom. 123,000 views and over 251 comments. Now, how is that? Before it had 20,000 views and now it has 123,000. The exact same post. The same post, just posted in a bit in the future. Now, you see right here the power of BPPs and the power that it has on your account. Now, imagine if 123,000 people saw your video, 251 people commented on your video, and let's say half of those people, 1/4 of the people follow you, and let's say half of those 1/4 actually went to your link and bought your product. And that is something that we're going to cover later on, but you see the power right here of BPPs. These are the secrets to growing your account explosively. You want to find the BPPs on your niche, is videos or photos.
Yeah, that's very, very important. I mean, where he's showing you examples here of some photos. I'm sorry, of videos. But the amount of power that both videos and photos with BPP posts have is really is crazy. I mean, you can have the BPP posts with photos. I've had massive success with them, and I know many, many others. Yeah. And we have a friend, his name is Volti, right? He has the whole strategy just of reposting these and finding these, and shout out to him on here. But he's had massive success with pictures as well. It works with pictures, it works with videos. Obviously, the amount of views that you're going to get on a video is more than you're going to receive, likes on a picture. But keep in mind that when you have these things that pop up and people start to recognize that and realize those, and they show up on your feed, people know that that's good content. Most of these videos, most of these pictures that go viral, they're not crap content. These are really good quality photos, and so you want to look for them. And you want to make sure that you're utilizing them and try to get on there, at least once a week. But, preferably more like, once a day if you can find in them. It all comes down to how much time you're willing to dedicate to find these posts, to create them yourselves. And who knows, maybe if you're creating your own content, which, a lot of people ultimately doing, you have huge success creating viral posts as well for the BPPs.
Exactly. So, lesson for the day, an action step: go to your competitor list and your influencer, more importantly, list, and find those BPPs, download them, and repost them on your account. Now, if you have a personal account, and let's say you have a personal account, in this case, in the fitness industry, you want to replicate their success and stuff that they do. In this case, you might want to actually do the movement that this guy is doing right here. And who knows, that post might also go viral. So even if you have a personal brand or a normal brand, either way, you want to replicate success and post those BPPs, because they will really, really change your account completely.
Absolutely. So take those steps. Guys, once again, you can see the importance of having this list of influencers and competitors.
Yeah.
You have it all written down. Everything that we're teaching you from now on, everything that we're going to say, you want to find these posts, or you want to, look for this, or you want to look for that. Where are you finding them? On your competitor list, on your influencer list. You have to build that list, or else it's going to take you hours and hours and hours. You think it took you hours and hours and hours to build the list? Try to go through and find unicorn posts just by randomly searching on random people's pages.
Yeah.
You can have success doing this. You just have to be able to, base it off of that list, and that's why that list is so important. So take those steps, do that, and we'll see you in the next lesson.